Hey, welcome to the Backwoods Gourmet on location in Great Smoky Mountains National Park. It's dinner time. The weather's not great, but we still got to eat, so y'all stay tuned. So up to this point, everything's been pretty planned out. Where we're going to stay, where we're going to be, how it's all going to roll. After today, this morning actually, ain't no plan. We got no reservations. We got nothing. We got no planned route really. We are going to try to go to Cades Cove campground. Don't know if there's any spaces available. It rained overnight last night. Still kind of nasty looking right now. Back that way is the mountains. And there's nothing, I can't even see them right now. They're in the clouds. So we're here at the local Walmart, stocking up on some groceries, water, snacks, stuff like that we're gonna need up there, because when we get up there, there ain't gonna be no place to eat or get groceries. So get everything you need before you go. We're stocked up in the back here. Show you a real quick shot of backside. You see we got water, we got our coolers, all our camping gear, everything ready. Guys, we made it to Cades Cove. Found a great campsite. There's lots of open campsites here this time of year, and after November 1st I found out that it's first come first serve. So it was a lot of great sites. We picked this one. Actually Mrs. Backwoods picked it, and because it's got this nice hemlock tree right here. Fire pit's pretty level, which is important. It's got a nice tent site back there. We're probably not going to bring out the tent, but it's really pretty, guys. Really pretty. So we're here 2 nights, roughing it. All right, so if you guys watched any of my packing videos leading up to this camping trip, you'll remember that I told you to be prepared for all weather conditions. Well, this is it. So, good thing we got our camp stove. We are able to get slightly out of this drizzling rain right now, up underneath the our canopy here. And we're gonna try to do up a beautiful beef, like a stroganoff with noodle casserole. And we got the Dutch oven already heating up, so let's get after it. Okay, here's some of the things you're going to need. I got a pound of good lean ground beef. I have some panko breadcrumbs, that's for the topping. I have these no yolks dumplings, those work really good. I got a large onion, I got some beef broth, I got our multiple seasoning packs, and just pack that, some cream mushroom soup, some carrots. Okay, so what we're going to need to do is, over on the camp stove, we're going to go ahead and pre-cook these noodles, all right? And we're going to cook them almost done. Okay, so you'll notice that this pot is not cast iron. We did bring this one little stainless steel pot just for this kind of occasion. Heating up water, we're cooking dishes, and, maybe cooking a little grits or something like that. You guys know it's not great to just boil straight water in your cast iron all the time. So we'll get that simmering and let those cook about 3/4 of the way. All right, another little bit of information about this campground here at Cades Cove. After November 1st of every year, its campsites are first come, first serve. We got here early, we had our pick. I had a hard time deciding on one. So anyway, then we went out and did the car tour through Cades Cove, 9-mile loop. And here's a few shots we took while we're doing that. Really beautiful. If you ever get a chance to come to the Great Smoky Mountains in the fall, you know, it's kind of a crapshoot where the leaves are going to be changing. I talked to several people before we came up here and they're like, they're just letting in, they're not really going. The week that we've been gone, they have just went off. I would say here right now, they're just about peak. So Mrs. Backwoods just loves looking at them leaves. And she is having a good time. That's good. Got our full chimney from our camp-made collapsible starter going there. And I'm gonna put it out on one full layer right now because we need some good heat to brown off this ground beef. And the humidity is really high, so it might take a little more heat than you think. So we'll go ahead and just nestle the full layer right there. Go ahead and let that get warmed up. All right, so that Dutch oven's going pretty good now. I'm just gonna go ahead and dump this whole 1 pound block of grass-fed ground beef in there. I'll go ahead and just start breaking it up. And I did put a little oil in here. So this is pretty lean beef. Need a little get started. So we got our fold out cutting board. It's a big sweet onion. I brought this one from Florida. Been riding along. Top and the bottom off. The heel of my knife. Cut that first layer. Peel that first layer with the skin and everything right off. All right. Now 1/2. Kind of a rough dice. All right, so into my bowl here, I got 1 can of cream of mushroom soup, and I found this. This is a bone broth. concentrate. I want to put about a teaspoon of that, and then we'll put a little bit of water in. We'll mix that up. It'll be great. All right, so I took my cream of mushroom can, drained the excess oil from the hamburger into that can. Now I'm gonna dump in the mushroom gravy and beef broth mixture. Try to get most of it out of there. I'm gonna give it a quick stir. All right, we'll let that come up to a simmer. We'll stir it again, and that'll help that mushroom gravy. Once it gets hot, it'll mix in a little better. When you have these flip down grills like this on your fire ring, if you want to have any chance of ever getting a fire going here after it stops raining, go ahead and grab your aluminum foil like I did. Flip your grill down, make a little tent, keep the rain off of that one little spot. We got some wood, and earlier, that's stored up under here. I got some maple and dry maple and some dry pine that we just went out and gathered and split. So, I mean, it's wet on the outside, that pine, but inside it's dry. So if it would stop raining for a dang gum second, yeah, we might have a chance. Who knows? It's been about 6 or 8 minutes. Let's grab our lid lifter and take the lid off. Give it a little stir real quick. Right down there on the bottom, make sure she's not trying to cling, because that cream mushroom soup will do that. It's got a little milk in it. So now we're just gonna go ahead and dump our pot of noodles right on in there. Stir them in real good. All right, now this is an optional ingredient. You don't have to put cheese on yours, but we have some thin sliced cheddar. Yeah, watch these stupid. It's really thin, so got these little papers. Cheese just a second to start melting. There it goes. Because we want this panko to stick to it, this panko breadcrumbs. We'll go ahead and just give it a good layer of those over all the whole top. That's going to give that top layer a little crunch. Now those are plain breadcrumbs, I believe. So let's go ahead and give it a little seasoning. How about some paprika? Add a little color to them. Just a little bit of that, couldn't hurt. Some garlic. So we're just seasoning them panko breadcrumbs right now. A little pepper. A little salt. Man, that smells good already. buddy. All right, lid back on. Now it's time to set up for baking. All right, so all I'm gonna do is, got my tongs ready. I'm gonna set my Dutch oven to the side over here. I'm gonna set up for 350. But these coals have burned down a bit, so we're gonna throw all that coal counting method right on out the window. And we're gonna kind of use all right, them 3 there is like 1, or 4 is like 1. That's about a half one, that's about 1. These little guys here, put a bunch of them together, we might have something. All right, I'm just gonna make a ring about the size of the pot. Because like I said, some of these have burned down quite a bit. And we don't need so much heat on the bottom now. That bottom's already hot. Bring our oven back over. I was trying to keep it from getting dripped on, but I got water here, so I'm gonna have to get a paper towel, clean that up. That'll cook time about 20 minutes. That looks perfect to me. Top's nice and brown. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll take this pot off. I'm gonna set that lid down there on the 4-in-1 real quick. Man, nice hot steaming plate, that's for sure. And that's good because it's chilly, it's still raining. So let's go in and give it a shot, see what it tastes like. Now that's some hearty food right there. That's really good. Feel free to expand on this recipe and use ingredients that you like. I think some bell peppers would be great in there. Mrs. Backwoods, not so much. But, you know, it doesn't have to be fancy to be good. Let's try some with that carrot. Those carrots are done perfectly. So, hey, if you like what we're doing, please hit that like button right down there. To subscribe to our channel, you can do it right there for another great Backwoods Gourmet video. It's gonna be right over there. And for a whole playlist of cooking with cast iron and Dutch ovens, it's gonna be right up there. We'll see you next time.